Yata Abena shík'é to shadana. Good morning. I hope that this message finds you well. I wanted to make this and share it with you all, this beautiful sunrise, as it begins really the Diné New Year, which starts with the new moon at during the month of October, or Ghąąjĩ. And I've been thinking a lot and have been sharing on the Grownup Navajo Instagram page using the hashtag Navalady Musings, which are little small 1-minute videos that are only shared on Instagram, so you can only check them out there. But one of the questions I've been asking has been, what do you want to harvest this fall? What do you want to grow within your own life as we're finishing cultivating the last crops of the season, as we go into another time of year that's important? What are things that you want to build and grow within your own life? And so I think that this is something that is a good thing to kind of do, this emotional, spiritual, physical audit, really, and thinking about what it is that we want to be better at in the month of and moving into the seasons and preparing for the next season, which is Ghąąjĩ, which is winter, where we do a lot of our growing and restoring and healing. I really wanted to, before that, share in this time of fall being a time of reflection. And I've been reflecting on what I want to do better, and a couple things have come to mind. I want to harvest better bread making skills. My bread making skills could use a lot more work, but I also want to practice being more compassionate toward myself. And I think sometimes I'm a little bit hard on myself and don't recognize how much I do and how much I give, and really not coming from a prideful place, but just understanding that I do contribute and to my community, to my family, and to be okay with needing a nap, to be okay with taking some extra time for reflection and relaxation, whether it be on the weekend or in the evenings. And so that's what I want to harvest on. I think about this this season in Aak'ee. And I think what's different about the Navajo New Year, in a conversation with a girlfriend, is that I think they're in non-Navajo culture, New Year is about fixing a problem. It's about resolving. We create resolutions. And I think within Diné New Year and the idea of the beginning of Ghąąjĩ, the month in which the seasons are joining, that's what Ghąąjĩ means. It means the joining of seasons. So we're moving from this period of transition. Fall is really a transition period, and we're preparing, and it reflects the Diné teaching, the kind of the fourth phase of thinking and philosophy for Diné people, in that it's reflection. And that idea is really important. We move throughout the year in these different phases that are represented through various ways and structures, but basically what it means is we're moving into this last period. So we've gone through the thinking, the planning, the life and implementation plan part, and then we're moving into reflection. Reflection is a very important aspect of Navajo philosophy, and so that's where we are within Aak'ee. And it's important to take time to reflect. And so I think the difference within Navajo New Year is that we recognize as the seasons change, as they move, as they evolve, we are always becoming. And it's not about fixing a problem, it's not about resolving it and then it's over. It's about recognizing that as we live out our lives, there are portions of our work that return to the ground, that return to the soil, to the earth, and help restore and rejuvenate us while we're here. And that we can always contribute more and we can always improve bit by bit, but not in a finite finish. And I think that's the big difference. So I've been really excited to celebrate Navajo New Year. Grownup Navajo is turning 4 this year, and we'll be having lots of celebrations, some awesome challenges, and I think questions. We'll also be getting ready for our first event. So I'm so excited to be able to share all those things with you, but most importantly, wanting to share in the beginning in a place that I'm really fond of, in Diné Bikeyáh, and wanting to share with you my first sunrise in Ghąąjĩ in the beginning of Diné New Year. And I hope that whatever you're harvesting in your life, that you can feel the extra love and light. And some of you have already been sharing that with me, and so I send blessings back to you, and am so honored and humbled to walk this path with you, shík'é. And I just am really, really thankful. So and I hope that you stay tuned, because we're gonna have a great time as we begin this this new chapter.